but this is the reason that Texas is the big bass capital of the world.
It's so hot. It's so hot. It's like 9 in the morning. And it's so hot. I wasn't ready. Smoked it as soon as it hit the water.
What's up, guys? Kick this video off with a little deer feeding. As you can see, I've got my little friend over here. She's hanging out, wants some almonds, so let's hook her up. The name of the game today is gonna be swim jig, but I gotta give my little deer homie some almonds. Sometimes she'll let me pet her. She's kind of freaked out because of the camera, but sometimes I can scratch her head like a dog. It's crazy. Got this little sack of almonds over here, just whole raw almonds, and they love it. She'll come all the way up into the garage. I've known this deer since she was born. Literally, since the day she was born. She cool. I know you guys haven't seen the deer in a while, so I figured I would kick this one off with a little Team Nature segment here. You guys know we love the deer. Come here, you missed one. Get this one. She will bite your fingers. So anyway, there's the deer. Like I said, the name of the game today is going to be swim jig fishing. As you can see out here, we've just had a nice rain roll through, a little cool front. It's beautiful out there right now at the time of me shooting this, but the footage that you're going to watch was from out there on a scorcher of a day, swim jigging through the grass and trees, and then finally found some nice fish up in the shade. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. If you like swim jig fishing, you want to hear me talk about some of the ways I utilize the Divine swim jig other than just turning and burning, chunking and winding, this video is for you, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Also, I want to mention that I have some really interesting content coming up from around this marina that you're going to see me fish. I actually got the cops called on me and had some really interesting interactions, some negative interactions, and then some positive interactions, and that video is going to be coming really soon. So if you're interested in seeing me get the cops called on me for fishing this marina that you're about to see, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Stick around for the future content. Speaking of subscribing, the channel is growing at a pace of about 100 new subscribers a day. You guys are killing it right now. Keep pushing, keep it going. Let's color in another bar here on the subscriber board. We're running up on 25,000, and I would love to have you riding along with us. We're trying to fill this bad boy in all the way to the top, though. Wouldn't this look good filled in all the way to 100K? I think it would, and I think the tackle wall would look great with a YouTube silver play button hanging up over there somewhere next to it. So keep sharing the videos, keep liking the videos, keep interacting, dropping me comments. Much love to all of you for supporting me, helping me grow this beast. I appreciate you. But let's head out onto the water, do some fishing. All right, I'm gonna start out swim jigging in these trees. We'll go from there. It is already 8 in the morning and it's freaking hotter than steaming blazes out here, old son. It is freaking scorched earth. A little bit of a late start this morning. Was at the Bassmaster Classic yesterday. Shout outs to everybody that stopped and said hello. That was awesome. I was blown away by how many of you came up to me and said you watched the videos, that you liked the videos, wanting to shake my hand, handed out a bunch of free stickers. Really, you guys really blew me away, man. I'm extremely humbled and grateful to have all of your support, and you guys showed out at the Classic yesterday. And then once me and Ben got together, it felt like we were getting stopped every time we tried to walk anywhere. It was extremely humbling, and man, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. And we got some really cool stuff coming for you guys really soon, so stay ready. Much love. Thank you for making my first ever Bassmaster Classic an incredible experience because of you guys. I mean, the event was awesome. Don't get me wrong. That was awesome. I had so much fun.
We're going to give you guys a real Bassmaster Classic welcome by the one and only Don Day. Don Day, who do we got up here?
Well, it's cool down in this here and see, ladies and gentlemen, our appreciation for the 2021 Sherlooker Anglers. We've got Travis Moore, we've got CJ Oates, Derek Monday, Daniel Ramsey, Joe McKay, Josh Jones, Donald Burks, Brett Cannon, Casey Subzak, Scott Stevens.
Let's hear it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Ranger reason. Texas Parks and Wildlife, these are the recipients, these are the anglers who successfully caught them this year. But this is the reason that Texas is the big bass capital of the world. Let's hear it for our recipients and Texas Parks and Wildlife and the incredible Sherlooker program.
Like the Super Bowl, but with bass. And I was loving every minute of it. Had a blast up there. But my favorite part by far was every time somebody would stop me, say they watched the vids, want to shake my hand, get a picture. Shoot, that was something else, man. Thank you guys. There are a bunch of bluegill around up shallow, and there's the first bass of the day right there. Over there in the grass, in the submerged grass on the squim jig. I was about to say there are bluegill everywhere. There should be a bass sitting somewhere. There we go. He was sitting up there shallow in that grass. Later, buddy. Where's his buddy? Release my buddy. God, why is it so hot at 8 in the morning? It's 9 million degrees. This makes no sense. It don't make no sense. Texas is just hot in here. Yeah, it's been unseasonably cool and wet for us here in Texas this year, but West summer is finally here, mid-June, and it is cracking off. Hot, humid, shoot. Here we are. I'm feeling it. But I was born of this. I grew up in this. I was molded by the 100-degree heat. So I'm down for the get down. Let's find some freaking fish. I barely felt that one bite it, and I barely set the hook too. So of course he shook off. All good. Not a big one, but that one might come back to bite you. That's why I crack on them, guys. That right there is why I crack on them. Big fish, little fish. I'm swinging for the fences. That little dude just barely tapped it, and I ripped it, and he was on. Crazy. Oh, look, there's one on it. Oh yeah, they're chasing this thing around. I've seen multiple followers, chasers, and a bunch of bait over here. Swim jigging in the trees and in the grass. Shoot, it's one of my favorite things to do. Swim jig is so versatile because you can cover a lot of water with it. It's a moving bait, you know, power fishing bait for the most part. You can turn and burn. But one of the reasons I love it is you can just stop it and kill that thing, let it sink all the way to the bottom. Start hopping it just like a football jig. Oh, they're showing themselves over here more and more. Busting out here to the right of the boat and to the left. Start hopping that thing off the bottom like a football jig or something. Equally as deadly. You think they don't eat bait fish down there on the bottom? Oh, they only eat crawfish and worms on the bottom. Is that right? Is that right? I don't know, hombre. I be dragging the squim jig around smashing. So keep that in mind. If you guys aren't getting bit on the move with the squim jig, and you know, whatever, maybe you're beating the banks, you only got one set up, don't have a football jig handy, or just don't want to throw a football jig, you can easily bounce back and forth between dragging, hopping, swimming, turning, burning, churning. You know the deal. Swim jig, super versatile. Divine swim jig, 6 Sense Fishing, JR10 for the win. See if we can hook into another one. They're blasting out here off the point. No way. What happened? Camera too hot already? Freaking dash camera just gave up on the day. There's a tank. Oh my gosh, look at that fish. That's a bass. That's huge. It can't be. It's a carp. All right. Yeah, dash cam just said, it's too hot for me. Sorry. So we'll roll with the chest rig.
Good bite. First cast with the dang speed craw. Oh man, they were coming up and chasing the crank, swiping at it, smacking it. Number 2 on the day. He wanted that zoom smoke. Little ultra vibe speed craw, man. Finesse creature bait. It's just such a killer out here. Had to try to pick it up, man. See if I could slow down and just get a fish in the boat. And sure enough, first cast. So let's keep rolling with this. Shout outs to Cecil the goat. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's like 9 in the morning. And it's so hot. I wasn't ready. A finesse creature bait it is. We fish the same spot with the speed craw. Since I just got one on the first cast with it. And we'll see if they're actually over here just feeding like I think they should be. Oh, there we go. Oh, we just got brrr. Might have been a bluegill. We got brrr, machine gunned. Got me trigger happy for just a second. Oh my gosh, that's a tank. I thought I was snagged. Nope, that's a fish. I thought I was snagged and it's a fish, boys. It's a nice one. Heck yeah. She ate it on the drop and I thought I fell into a tree. It just stopped when I lifted up on it. Didn't even feel a bite. That's definitely more like it though. That's more along the lines of what we're after right there. She smoked it too, dude. Hit it as soon as it hit the water on the fall. Thought I fell into a tree. Lifted up on the rod tip. It just felt stuck. I felt no bite, no nothing. Awesome. I knew there were fish here, man. I knew there were fish here. That's not a bad fish right there. And you know something we haven't been doing enough of here lately is those cinematic underwater release shots. And I'm gonna go ahead, hook you guys up with one right now. That's a nice fish. She gone. Let's keep going, baby. Woo, they're eating. On the fall, thought I was snagged. Lifted up on it and all of a sudden it started moving. I was like, wait, that's a fish. Still got a lot to learn. I've still got a lot to learn. I thought that fish was a tree. What do I know? Nothing. Just got they're over here eating. I would never be that cruel. I'm not even using the jungle juice on this, dude. There's no jungle juice applied. This is straight up plastisol and little orange flakes, watermelon orange. That last fish was more like it. That's more along the lines of what we're trying to catch. Mature ones, of age, you know? I want those ones that are allowed to roll up to the bar and order a drink. Been alive for a minute, you know? The kind that when they roll up to the bar and order a drink, they don't even ask for their ID, you know? They just look old enough, you know? You can just tell they've been there. They've been around for a minute. Been there, done that. That's the fish we're after. No ID check required. Dude, it's amazing how much cooler it gets out here when you start catching fish. You just standing around not catching them in the heat. You're like, God, it's hot. Catch some fish. Start putting them in the boat. Hey, it's a nice day. It's a nice day today. Beautiful weather we're having. I love it. I love it. Guys, doubled back. Remember that. Remember I said earlier I'm gonna double back. If I hadn't doubled back, I would not have caught that fish. That fish was sitting there when I ran that crankbait over his face, nothing. Give him a little speed craw, a little ultra vibe speed craw. They love the finesse craws out here. You guys go down below and leave me a comment if you would like to see Sixth Sense make their version of a finesse craw, smaller profile, creature style bait. And if I get enough comments, I'll screenshot them and send them to the boss. Try to talk him into it, because I need one. Oh, just got brrr. I just got birded, dude. Straight bird. That was Bert. A no-go. Yep. There's $8 on the bottom of the lake. Hook, tungsten, bait. Back to squim jigging. Bacon like a toasted cheeser. It's so hot here. Ooh. First slip. First slip on the squim jig. That's a thick one too. Yeah, that fish is healthy. Awesome. Yeah. Up under the yacht. Freaking smoked the squim jig. His teeth are so sharp. Yeah, that's a thick one. Over there by the yacht ski. Heck yeah, dude. Divine smoke. Been a while since I caught a fish, so I'm stoked on that one. Let's let him go. All right, buddy. You did a trick. All right, let's keep going. First slip on the swim jig. Pulled up to the marina. I was like, man, it's so hot. These fish got to be hanging out in the shade. Skip that divine swim jig up there in between the marina and that yacht. Boom. Let's go. Look at them over there. I don't even have a trailer on the swim jig. I'm gonna throw this over there though. They're busting by this boat. Look at them, they're busting right here too. Oh my gosh, look at them, they're everywhere busting. We got the flush. Look at them, they're schooling up right here. We got schoolers. We got schoolers, guys. You can see the fish running around. This is crazy. They're blowing up in every slip. All right, let's get a new trailer put on that squim jig. We'll keep the flush at the ready in case they start popping off again. All right, we got a new energy breathed into this day. Sick. Oh, see that bass chase that bait all the way up to the boat? I'll try to throw in a replay right here if the camera caught it. That bass ran after that swim jig all the way up to the boat thinking he was gonna get a bite. Oh. And then he saw me at the last second. See if he'll come back for it. They're definitely over here feeding. I mean, they're fired up chasing over here. This is what I was looking for. Some chasers, man. I'm not trying to finesse them. I'm trying to get on a power bite, in case you guys didn't know. By the 700 power fishing videos that I've done here on the channel, I like a moving bait bite, you know, who doesn't? Shoot. I know some of you guys love the drop shot, but I don't know, it's just not for me. Yeah, I'm trying to get on them with the squim jig. Smoked it as soon as it hit the water. He's a nice fish too. Get him here. Smoked it as soon as it hit the water. Another thick one. Look at that. Thick ones out here today by the yachts, boys. Right on the roof of the eater. Divine swim jig with a divine swim bait. Get you some. Heck yeah, man. This one smoked it as soon as it hit the water. Another thick one. Let's let him go. There, buddy. You ready? Well, camera got too hot in the middle of that release shot, so we're back to rolling solely on the chest rig here. Whatever. I just rolled that swim jig over there by where that bill just pumping out of that yacht. And that fish just cracked it. I mean, as soon as the bait hit the water, boom. He practically came out of the water to hit it like a top water. It was crazy.
All right, and there that was, guys. That is how I ended the day. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this one, I went back there, started fishing that marina a day later, and had a couple boys roll up on me and try to tell me that I wasn't allowed to be there. And then they ended up calling the cops. So if you're interested in seeing that video, I'm gonna be dropping that soon. I just gotta get the editing knocked out. Also, I'm gonna be bringing back Tackle Wall Tuesday. If you guys wanna see Tackle Wall Tuesday, I took a little break, a little hiatus from Tackle Wall Tuesday, but I'm thinking about bringing it back. So you guys let me know if that's something you wanna see. Maybe we'll crack one off next Tuesday. Stick around for that. What else do I have to update you guys on? A lot of really exciting stuff happening. Me and Jay Gone Fishing were out on the water yesterday, had a blast with my boy Jay. The Sticky Bandit's back in action. And we caught some nice fish and had some really incredible moments throwing big swim baits. Yeah, a lot of really cool stuff coming your way. We're here, we're fishing, we're filming, we're failing upward on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for the support. 25,000 on the way. Make sure you smash that sub button if you haven't already. And if you want to actually see when I upload new videos, maybe consider clicking the bell thingy. Also, I'm like on a mission trying to hit 10,000 on Instagram so that I can get that dang old swipe up feature. So if you guys are interested in helping me meet that goal and you aren't already following me on the gram, check out @TheJustinRoyal. I post constant on the water updates and story posts from here around the house, things that I'm doing when I'm not doing YouTube. You guys get to see a lot of behind the scenes type stuff, and I'm often posting live and direct in full effect from out there on the water. So check out my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate you all. Hey, what's up, Jason? That's my buddy Jason over here rolling up on me. The cops is here. We're busted. They rolled up on us. Thanks for stopping by, man. Be safe. Later on, brother. That's my buddy Jason out here with the Sheriff's Department, stopping by to say what's up. Shout outs to all the first responders out there. I'm not gonna get too political here. Try to stay away from that kind of stuff on my channel, but I am a big supporter of first responders, military. Thank you guys all for your service. If you're a firefighter, an EMT, man, I got so many homies that do that kind of work, and they need more community support, and I will always do my part to let those guys know that they are appreciated. If you're a first responder out there watching my videos, you are appreciated. Thank you for the job that you do. We appreciate you. There are more people out here that appreciate you than the ones screaming the loudest. Best believe, much love. I don't really know where I was going with that before he rolled up. Out there throwing big baits with Jay, got some really interesting footage. Got the cops call on me. Lots of exciting stuff coming your way really soon. Stick around, sub to the channel. I lost my train of thought, but it's all good. That's the way she goes, boys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me in this one. I've been rambling out here in the garage enough. Oh yeah, 6 Cents Fishing. 6centsfishing.com with the squim jig if you want to check out some of the best baits in the business. As you can see, my tackle wall absolutely loaded with 6 Cents goodness, and I have confidence in everything you see hanging up there. If you would like to see these baits in action, you can check out my previous videos right here on the channel. Check out 6 Cents Fishing, 6centsfishing.com. JR10 at checkout is going to give you 10% off your entire order. It is the #1 thing that you can do to help support the channel and enable us to keep bringing you free fishing content here on YouTube. Massive shout outs and thank you to 6 Cents Fishing for supporting us and helping us do what we do. Massive thank you and shout outs to all of you. I appreciate you all for taking time out of your day to watch this video. But that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you on the next one.